Welcome back to my channel. If you love physical media, slow living, and intentional experiences, this channel is for you. My name is Chris, and today I want to talk about vinyls. So I do have our vinyls displayed by our dining area, and we've been having this set up for like over a year now. And we have a couple of more just sitting somewhere random in the apartment. And I was thinking to myself, maybe I should protect these vinyls because they could get scratched, warped, whatever the case may be when it comes to like at least the cover, the outside of the vinyl. So today we're just going to talk about my love for music, my love for physical media, and protecting these from damage. Let's get into it. Let's take these down. You guys, this is such a core memory. So my boyfriend actually bought us Flow tickets for Christmas. And the funny thing is, he actually bought meet and greets, and I was not expecting that at all. And they signed their names, and I absolutely love it. Such a core memory, and I'm so happy we got this signed. So anyone who knows me knows I love Tinashe. She is the girl of our generation. I feel like she is so underrated and she is so slept on, but we'll get more into it when we start sleeving these. The queen herself. So here are our stack of vinyls, and we have a bunch more right on the side of me, and they are heavy, but I can't wait to sleeve these and protect these because these babies need to be protected. Let's talk about the music while we do it. Mariah Carey, the queen herself. I actually got this from my partner's birthday when I did like a countdown to his birthday, and Butterfly is one of his favorite Mariah Carey albums. And I definitely want the compilation album too because she just has so many great hits, and she is the girl of the 90s, the R&B queen herself. So definitely on our list, but Butterfly is definitely one of his favorite albums for sure. And I would say my favorite song off this album, it's so hard, but I love Breakdown and The Roof and My All. It's just so hard. Such a great album though. Next up is Tinashe, and I actually bought this signed, and she is one of my favorite artists of this generation. I've loved her music for over 10 years, her mixtapes, her studio albums. Everything she does is so innovative and inventive, and she's always pushing the envelope, and she's always trying something new, which I really appreciate too. And this album is her Baby Angel album. It's supposed to be part of a trilogy. I do have the second part, Quantum Baby, which is also signed. So definitely one of my favorite albums from her. I can't pick honestly which album I love and which song I love because she has such a great range of music. But my favorite song off this album is Gravity, even though all the songs are amazing, but Gravity, it does something to me. I feel like Gravity is just where her home is when it comes to like the atmospheric, angelic voice of hers and the beats that she uses. So Gravity is definitely one of my favorites off this album. Next up is Michael Jackson, Bad. We actually thrifted this, and like this album is everything. Man in the Mirror, Dirty Diana, Smooth Criminal, such great hits. And if you don't have Michael Jackson in your collection, what are you doing? Go get something from him now. And I'm actually excited about the movie that's coming out, Michael, and I can't wait to watch that. So I'm prepping for the movie. So the next album is Access All Areas by Flow, a British R&B girl group, and my boyfriend actually bought us tickets to go see them, and he actually bought meet and greet tickets. And I was so in shock because I was not expecting that, and we met them. The ladies are wonderful, so eloquent, so beautiful, and tall. I'm pretty short. I'm like 5'6", and they're pretty tall. And they were so sweet, and they signed their names, each of them, and it's just a core memory of mine, and I'm so happy that we did that. So many great songs off this album. I'm an R&B boy. I am an R&B lover. I'm such a lover boy. And everything on this album is so good. But I will say, if I had to choose, one of my favorite songs from this album is On and Bending My Rules. I love ballads. I'm such a ballad guy too. Such a great debut R&B album. And I think they got nominated for a Grammy for this album too. You go, girls. Next up is Tinashe's Quantum Baby album. This is the second part of her trilogy, her baby trilogy, I believe it's called. Also bought this sign. You guys already know I love her so much, and I think she's just such a creative artist. And one of my favorite songs off this album, and this album is great, right? Nasty became a sensational hit, but I will say that Thirsty is such a good song. No Broke Boys. I feel like the remix to No Broke Boys definitely did hit the charts, but No Broke Boys is such a great song. Just everything about this album is a great song. So cohesive, so atmospheric as well, and so her, if that makes sense. Next up is Victoria Monet's Jaguar Part 2 album. I adore Victoria Monet. I've been listening to her for over 10 years, and I'm so happy she finally got her big break with the On My Mama song. And this album is so beautiful. I love the packaging of it. And I would say one of my favorite songs off this album would have to be, obviously besides On My Mama, I love the song Alright, Party Girls, I'm the One. Just a solid album. And I actually have 2 more versions of this. Let me actually find it. So we do have the deluxe version of Jaguar Part 2, and like I said, the visuals are freaking stunning. And it's just a couple of more songs, some remixes. So I have these, and I actually got an extra one sealed. So I actually might sell this because we don't need 2 of these, you know. But all in all, such a great album. I'm like struggling to put these in. The ones that have the gatefold, I am struggling with a little bit. So keep that in mind if you guys do buy this. I'll link this down below in my bio of where I got this. But it's not too hard. It's just a little bit of a struggle to like fit these in. I actually don't know how many vinyls we have. So we'll see. Because I bought like a 25 pack, I think. Probably way more than that, honestly. Next up is SZA's Control album. Need I say more? I absolutely love this album. It's so timeless, so honest. I think that's what I love about this album so much, is because it's so honest. And it's so hard to pick a favorite from this album. But if I had to choose, I would definitely say Garden, Prom, The Weeknd. So many great ones from this album. Such a great solid debut album from the queen herself. Next up is the ultimate classic hip-hop album of all time. Definitely like top 1 out of 10. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. And this will be hard to pick because every song is so freaking good. I can't choose. You're not going to make me choose. You're not going to make me choose because each song has a special place in my heart. Such a good song. Doo-Wop, X Factor. Why did I say X Factor? Doo-Wop, X Factor, When It Hurts So Bad. Such a great album. I'm so glad we have this in our collection, and you guys need to get it too. Definitely a timeless classic. Next up is The Best of Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You, a compilation album. And everything Whitney Houston touches is gold. And there are some songs that I wish were on the album, but nonetheless, you know, they have her greatest hits here, right? I'm Your Baby Tonight is one of my favorite songs from her. I Will Always Love You, I Have Nothing, I'm Every Woman, I Want to Dance with Somebody, Greatest Love of All, Saving All My Love for You. I wish I saw her live when I was younger, and I didn't, but it's okay. She's still in our hearts, and her music will live on forever. Next up is Olivia Rodrigo's Sour. Such a solid debut album. I actually haven't heard this in a while, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but when it first came out, I was obsessed. I was just like, girl, she did her thing with this one. Driver's License is so good. Trader, Brutal, Deja Vu, Good For You, Happier, Jealousy, Jealousy. Such a great debut album, and I actually did not fully hear her second album. I know I'm so late to the game, so I definitely have to take some time to listen to the second one, but definitely one of my favorites from her as well. Next up is the Britney Spears Greatest Hits, My Prerogative. Everyone who knows me knows I love Britney Spears. I literally had a videotape of me 3 years old dancing to her music. I'm not sure which song it was, but we don't have that tape anymore, but I do still have a core memory of it. And it's so funny because I don't think anyone would expect me to love Britney Spears the way I actually do, but I honestly love her. She was pop queen perfection of the early 2000s. And this is also a compilation album. I love so many songs from her. It's hard. Like Lucky is a great one. Baby One More Time. You Drive Me Crazy. But I will say I always go back to Sometimes. Something about that song is so sweet, is so innocent, and it's so kind. I just love Sometimes, honestly. Next up is SZA's second album, SOS Deluxe Lana, and this is pretty hefty, but such a great album, so many songs. But if I had to choose, so many great songs, it's so hard to choose. I'm not gonna lie, Snooze did get me when it first came out. Snooze was a good one, Diamond Boy was a good one. Honestly, I did love the song Special. I feel like Special was such a slept-on song, but those are my favorites from that album. And look at the packaging, is gorgeous, gorgina. So let's pack this. Hopefully it fits in the plastic because it's kind of thick. She a thick mommy. She fits. Next up is Tyla, her debut album. My boyfriend's sister actually got this for me for my birthday. She's so sweet. I love this album from beginning to end. Such a solid debut album. I love her music. I love the culture that she brings to her music, her African roots, and a mix of R&B. So such a great, solid album. I love a lot of her songs as well. It's so hard to choose. But I will say Breathe Me is one of my favorites. On and On, Push to Start, Back to You, of course Water, Truth or Dare. I absolutely love this album. Such a great debut album. Tyla did her big one on this. I feel like there should have been more attention to her debut album for sure. So the next 3 albums are actually already sleeved in. These were all thrifted. So this is a compilation album of a bunch of different brands and artists who went to Cambodia after the Khmer Rouge. It's a concert relief for the people of Cambodia, and I really wanted this because it represented my country's culture, the hardships that they went through, you know, my parents' past. So this is something that I really hold close to my heart. And there's Paul McCartney, Queen, The Specials, Who, The Clash. Such a great, great compilation album, and I'm so happy to have this as well. Next up is the Supremes, A Go-Go. Need I Say More? I just love this album so much. Of course, they have You Can't Hurry Love. Love is an Itching in My Heart. Such a great song. I Can't Help Myself. Just a solid album. Like, classic, classic, classic. And next up, we actually thrifted this with the Cambodia compilation album. And it is just a single album. It's a single pressing for That's the Way Love Goes. And I love Janet Jackson down. Like, she is one of my favorite artists of all time as well. And That's the Way Love Goes is one of my favorite songs from her of all time, so I really had to pick this up because why not? So heavy. Next up is Selena Once. It's a compilation album, all her greatest hits as well. And it's such a beautiful vinyl. Like, the packaging is amazing. My boyfriend loves her. And honestly, if y'all are me, I grew up watching the Selena movie with Jennifer Lopez. That's when we fall in love with her. And her songs are so amazing. You know, Dreaming of You is beautiful. I Can Fall in Love. Como la Flor. Such a great song. Beady Beady Bum Bum. Like, literally everything on this album is amazing. And I'm so happy that we have this and we own this because this is such a classic album as well. And she is an icon. So let's leave this up. Next up is Alligator Bites Never Heal. My boyfriend actually bought this for me for my birthday as well. Such a great rap album. Tochi did her thing on this one. I I feel like rap has kind of like got lost in the game somehow. She's just such a poet. That's all I can say. Like, she's so intelligent. She's such a storyteller, and I miss that about rap and hip hop sometimes, you know? But definitely one of my favorite songs on this album is, Nissan Altima. She bodied that song. What else did I really like? Denial's a River. Boom Bap is a good one. Slide, Fireflies. Such, just a solid album. I think it's mixtape actually. A solid mixtape, and she won a Grammy for this, so really, really well deserved. Next up is Beyonce's B-Day. I absolutely love this album. I love all her albums, but B-Day is something that I go back to time and time again. She has hits after hits after hits, and I think it's just so clever, the name of the album. And this was such a core memory of my childhood, and I'm talking Deja Vu, Gimme Body, Sugar Mama, Freakum Jazz, Greenlight, Irreplaceable, Upgrade You, Ring Alarm, Kitty Cat, Resentment. Everything on this album is amazing. It's a masterpiece, and out of all the Beyonce's albums, we talked about how we needed this one out of all of it, because this is just something we love and go back to time and time again. And speaking of Beyonce, you can't have Beyonce without Lemonade. This was a cultural reset. Everything about this album, need I say more? It's also a classic and timeless album. She definitely did genre blending with this one. She was angry, she was sad, she was upset. All the feelings you go through marriage, and it's just so hard to pick a song, honestly. But I will say Pray You Catch Me is definitely one of my favorites. Love Drought, something about Love Drought does something to me. And now that I'm like looking back at all these albums, I'm like, wait, I need to revisit these songs and these albums, because I haven't really been listening to music. So I need to revisit Lemonade for sure. Next up is Sade, the best of Sade, and I love Sade. The amount of love I have for Janet Jackson, Britney Spears, is the love I have for Sade, and she is just a queen. I love her voice. Her voice is so distinct. I think that's what like draw me into her music, and her discography is so great. I love Your Love Is King, Smooth Operator, Jezebel. One of my all-time favorite songs from Sade is The Sweetest Taboo and Love Is Stronger Than Pride. Love Is Stronger Than Pride does something to me. It's just, I love it. It just like scratches my ear. Such a beautiful compilation album as well. Next up is Eternal Sunshine by Ariana Grande. I know she had different variations of the album cover, and I just didn't know which one to pick. So I picked this one because it had different ones in it. But I feel like this album was so underrated, and I feel like people paid it dust. I absolutely love this album. Don't Want to Break Up Again, Eternal Sunshine, Supernatural, The Boy Is Mine, We Can't Be Friends, I Wish I Hated You. Solid album for sure. And I definitely want to pick up maybe Yours Truly. I think Yours Truly was a great album, a great debut album. It was very Broadway/R&B. The mix that she did for that album with like the play on Broadway music and R&B, I loved it so much. But if I had to choose my favorite album from her besides this, it would be Positions, because Positions, people paid it dust, but I do feel like Positions was a great solid album. Positions was closer to R&B in my opinion, and I love R&B music. I feel like people paid it dust, but Positions is definitely underrated. And Dangerous Woman, I love Dangerous Woman. So those are two albums I do want to pick up from her discography. Next up is Janet Jackson, number ones, her greatest hits, of course. See, when we have like specific artists that have a great discography, I love to pick up compilation albums because most of the songs on the compilation albums are their greatest hits. So I was like, why not just get that instead? I don't know, that's just how my mind works. But I already told you guys how much I love her, and That's the Way Love Goes is one of my favorite songs from her. And Rhythm Nation. Rhythm Nation is so freaking good. Miss Janet Jackson, the queen herself. Let's leave this. You guys, I'm such a dummy. My camera died on me, so I didn't get to film the last part of me sleeving. I did sleeve Janet Jackson. We had Cowboy Carter, which is huge, which can't fit in the sleeve. What else did I sleeve? I sleeved Anti. I sleeved Hilary Duff's new album, Luck or Something. Holiday Party is one of my songs. I want to go see her on tour, but they're so expensive now. But definitely did sleeve this, and this was our newest pickup actually, and it was signed as well. So I end up sleeving Amy Winehouse compilation album. We did have Diana Ross and Marvin Gaye, but this was already sleeved. Adele 19, Adele 21, and Adele 25. I didn't have enough sleeves, so I definitely need to sleeve the Adele collection, and I need to pick up 30 as well for us. Donna Summer, The Wanderer, My Fair Lady soundtrack. And yeah, I think that's all the albums left that we did have. So we have 9 spaces to fill these up, and I think I picked my 9. So let's put it and see if I want to stick with it. And there you have it. What do you guys think? I absolutely love this pick. The colors kind of go together. We've got the blacks and reds and some neutrals going on. So I'm loving this. I might change it, but for now, just sticking with this. If you love this video and if you love physical media, slow living, and intentional experiences, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you guys in my next video. Bye.